What is up, everybody? We are back here on another episode of the Curtis Zone, and I'm giving you guys another history of episode on the Power Rangers. That's right, we are getting ready into the Power Rangers in Space saga. Hope everybody's ready. Now, before we get started, a little bit of news. From what I've been hearing, Ezra Miller has finally been fired from Warner Brothers, and they're replacing his character, The Flash, with Grant Gustin's The Flash. Basically, they're moving Grant Gustin from the Arrowverse over into the DCEU. I don't understand why they didn't do that in the first place. A little bit more DC news. Amber Heard has been let from her contract as Queen Mira, and she is being replaced as well. Or they may just not have her in the next Aquaman film to begin with. From what I'm hearing, she's going to be replaced, but I cannot confirm or deny that information to be true or false. A little bit of Marvel news. From what I've been hearing, Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be the shortest Marvel movie in history since 2008. And it's said to be only an hour and 47 minutes long, but it's said to be pretty good. It better be a good hour and 45 minutes. Hour and 40 something minutes. Yeah, let's go with hour 40 something. Alright, now let's get into today's episode. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button and give it up for today's sponsors, Nate Sanitation, because your garbage powers someone's world. Power Rangers in Space would have its first episode in February of 1998 and have its final episode in November of that same year. It premiered on the Fox Kids TV lineup. Another thing you guys need to know about Power Rangers in Space is that that is the series that basically saved Power Rangers and basically gave us Power Rangers Lost Galaxy through Dino Supercharged and so many more, okay? People have been arguing about this for years, but we all know it to be true. That's enough with the non-fiction origin. Let's get into the fictional origin, shall we? Power Rangers in Space basically picks up where Power Rangers Turbo left off, and Divatox has kidnapped Zordon. And so Dark Spectre has called a meeting of all of his evil warlords. Little did they know they had a spy in their midst. This is when we meet Andros. And Andros is a Red Ranger from the planet KO-35. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I think that he is amazing as a Red Ranger. He was one of the best Red Rangers that we've ever had. Another thing you need to know about Andros is that he is basically Zordon's apprentice, okay? One of them, actually. After Andros, there came Gosei. Andros is the most amazing Red Ranger ever. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. He's the most amazing Red Ranger. One of the most amazing Red Rangers that we've ever had. Andros managed to escape from Dark Spectre's little meeting with the help of his Astro Blasters. This is when he meets the former Turbo Rangers, named TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos. Yes, they left Earth in an escape and left Justin behind. But what you don't know is that they are in pursuit of Zordon. I didn't know that until I started watching the show for reals, and then I really got into it. After much debating with himself, Andros decides to give them the Astro Morphers and turns them into the In-Space Power Rangers. We also meet Astronema, played by Melody Perkins. She was once Andros' sister named Corone, but she was kidnapped, turned evil, kidnapped again, turned good, and then turned evil after being brainwashed by Dark Spectre. She was reprogrammed by Dark Spectre along with her trusted friend Ecliptor, who's possibly the strongest warrior in all of the Power Rangers universe. Later in the series, we meet the first Silver Ranger known as Zane. Zane is the most powerful Ranger, but his powers were unstable until he got re-energized after being struck by lightning, which, if you ask me, is actually a pretty cool way to get re-energized. Now, with all that said, let's get into my top 5 favorite episodes. Now, I gotta warn you guys, my top 5 favorite episodes, they're very Psycho Ranger heavy, but let's get into it anyway. My number 5 favorite episode is known as the Rangers Mega Voyager. In this episode, we first meet the Rangers Megazord known as the Mega Voyager and their individual Zords, the Mega V-Zords, which all combine together to make their Megazord the Mega Voyager. In my opinion, this is one of the most interesting Megazords ever because it is a space exploratory Zord. It's pretty cool, guys. My 4th favorite episode is known as Shell Shock. This is the episode where we meet, you guessed it, the Ninja Turtles. The Power Rangers team up with the Ninja Turtles to fight against Astronema. At first they were brainwashed, but the Ninja Turtles eventually broke free and teamed up with the Power Rangers. And even though Boom Studios has put together a Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover comic book, we are always going to love this episode. My third favorite episode is known as Silence is Golden. In this episode, the Psycho Rangers have turned themselves into humans to track down the Rangers, but the Rangers manage to give them the slip up and take them down, but the Psycho Rangers have stolen the Mega Voyager. It's a pretty awesome episode, guys. My second favorite episode and/or moment is Psycho Red versus Ecliptor. In this episode, Psycho Red has gone off the rails, and Ecliptor has to put him in his place. Everyone knows Ecliptor is the strongest warrior ever. My number one favorite moment is in the final episode when Zordon sacrifices himself and the power of good washes all over the universe, basically reverting everyone from evil to good and giving Andros back Astronema, or his sister Corone. It's a pretty fun episode, guys, and I especially love Divatox and how Divatox looks, and Lord Zed and Rita's little dance. Now, let's move into powers and abilities, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to warn you, powers and abilities, it's gonna take a minute. But hey, bear with me and relax, okay? Unlike Rangers of the past, the In-Space Rangers, their access to the Morphin Grid is artificial, but that does not make them any weaker than any other Rangers. There are space explorers, meaning that they travel through space in the Astro Megaship, which turns into the Astro Megazord and combines with the Delta Megazord. They also have the Mega Voyager, which is one of the most powerful Zords. Their weapons are not any weaker than any other weapons of the past. They are the most toughest Rangers ever. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on another episode of the Curtis Zone. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you guys have comments, questions, concerns, or if you want requests for history of episodes, leave them all in the comments section located down there, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. The next time you see me, who knows, I might give you your request. But until then, thank you so much, and remember to hit the like and subscribe button. What if the Hulk was constipated? I don't know. Let's see how that would look. Hulk can't shit. Get out of Hulk. Hulk need fiber. Hulk smash toilet.